Carrie and Knauer, and welcome to Carrie's Kitchen. Spring is in the air, Easter's just a few weeks away, and that had me thinking about my favorite recipe for carrot cake. This one's called Rabbit's Carrot Cake because it has a lot of carrots in it. It also has some really big chunks of walnuts and some pineapple and lots of spices, just like a spice cake. I think it's a really great recipe and it doesn't need a frosting because it stands up on its own. Are you ready to cook? First step is going to be to peel our carrots, and we're going to use about 4 medium-sized carrots. You want to get them really finely shredded, so I'm using a hand shredder here instead of my food processor today, which really works out your muscles too. We're going to use some lemon juice to keep the carrots from oxidizing and get kind of funky colored or dried out. I'm going to use about the juice of a half of a lemon, or about 2 tablespoons. Meanwhile, I've been letting my canned crushed pineapple drain, and I'm adding the pineapple to the carrots. I'm going to stir them together so it'll be ready to add to the batter later. Now we're going to start with the dry ingredients, and here's our pre-measured flour. Add the sugar to that. Plus the baking soda, baking powder, and finally salt. I'm going to add the spices, and that's cinnamon and cloves, some nutmeg, and finally allspice. And that's what's going to give it the spice cake-like flavor, which I think really jazzes it up. I'm adding my vegetable oil. We're going to add the eggs one at a time just to give it a little bit more ease when you're incorporating it. I'm going to have the mixer going at about medium speed. This is kind of like a muffin batter. It doesn't need to be perfect. Helps when you can crack the eggs one-handed. As you can see, it's a pretty dry batter, but that's because the pineapple and the carrot is going to add a lot of liquid to it. Okay, so once the eggs are all in, we add the carrot and the pineapple mixture. I'm just going to run this at a low speed to get it mixed together. Okay, I'm adding my walnuts, and then we're going to add some golden raisins. Golden raisins have a sweeter taste than the traditional raisins, and I like it because they blend into the cake batter, and when people taste them, they won't necessarily see them first. It'll be a little surprise. I'm just going to stir these by hand. Okay, we're going to prepare 2 9x5-inch loaf pans with a little bit of Crisco. My trick is to use a sandwich bag like a glove. And I'm going to coat that with a little bit of flour. Just tap it around, keep moving it, and I'm going to shake all that excess out. You just want a very thin layer of it. Then we divide the batter into 2 pans. You want to bake that at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. When you think it's done, test it with a toothpick. It should come out clean, and then you'll know it's finished. I go around the edges with a knife and then pop them out. Turning them right side back up to cool. And there we have it, rabbit's carrot cake, perfect for Easter.